I want to start by giving you the Big Boppa of Motivation and then 2 fast-track tips of how to get motivated very quickly, followed by a warning of when never to use motivation at all. All right, so the Big Boppa is why a lot of motivation seminars don't work. I call them Wednesday because people get all amped up over the weekend, finish Sunday night, great place, amped up, ready to take on the world, and by Wednesday they're flat again because they didn't have a purpose. So we human beings operate with a purpose, a reason why we're actually doing something. So in the Sydney 2000 Olympics, everyone was amazed. They'd never seen the cab drivers, the train conductors, bus conductors so friendly and upbeat because they felt that they were part of something. They felt that they were making a contribution. And this helping people conversation, especially when it comes to business, sounds corny, but by all means be profitable. But you'll be far more profitable if you actually genuinely want to help people. I mean, you ask yourself, would you rather have somebody deal with you that's just treating you as a commodity or somebody that really actually cared about you? So that's the number one thing of motivation. You're never going to, if you truly find a purpose that you want to make a difference, you're not going to need another motivation seminar. The second one is it came out of necessity many years ago. I call it the 10-second trigger. And so I'd go down the beach in the middle of winter and it would be freezing cold, windy, rainy, no one on the beach. And I'd look at the waves and I knew that if I paddled out, I would feel a lot better when I came in. But the longer you stand and look at it, you're just going to talk yourself out of it. So I came up with this thing of compressing the time and giving myself 10 seconds to decide. So as I'd come over the sand dunes and the first instant I laid eyes on the ocean, I have 10 seconds to decide. And so I would basically invariably talk myself into it. It was a yes, and I'd paddle out, and I felt a lot better than when I came in. Now, word of warning with this one, don't use this if you're with a business opportunity or some investment where it requires due diligence. I mean, use your common sense with this stuff. But this works great with bookkeeping that you don't want to do, or just putting things off, right? The next one is I Love Hills. I Love Hills comes from a buddy of mine, a very inspirational friend of mine who won the world championship in a 24-hour bicycle race in a single gear bike. Extreme stuff. He does stuff like 8-day rides at 2,000 kilometers. So when he first started, he didn't like hills, but he convinced himself as he was going up hills, he kept saying to himself, I love hills, I love hills. And this works with anything. It's the same. It'll work with the bookkeeping that you don't want to do. Or in my household, my daughter sometimes refers to me as bin boy, because I'm the guy that puts the bins out. And let's face it, the bins are not the most exciting thing in the world. But now I love bins, right? I love hills. So you can use it for anything. And the last warning is of when never to use motivation is if you're burned out. The last thing you need to do is amp yourself up. If you're already completely burned out, or you've had a bad run of nutrition or lack of exercise where you just don't have the energy, or you just need some fun time. Maybe you just need to go and flick the switch and come back to it later. So I hope this has been helpful for you, and play with that one. All right, I'll catch you later.